Hey y'all, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Laddie forgot to put his phone on night mode.
Ring ring.
Have you met everyone on the island?
No.
There's a man named Richard who lives in Pothole Field, southeast of the village.
Could give less of a
I
shit.
like Richard.
Why not pay him a visit? That's all I can tell you for now. Bye, click.
I don't care for that man though.
But I like Richard.
Hi.
I don't know. Richard's kind of a dick.
Yeah, that
I see what you did there.
yeah, I saw it.
He's part of the problem with being rich.
I decided to watch more of that show, and I got
I like Dick.
I got to the episode.
Becky,
I went there.
We're gonna go to Ukuku Prairie, everybody. Let's go to Ukuku Prairie, everybody.
Uka Prairie?
Let's go to Ukuku
no,
Prairie.
no, Uki, like the sound a monkey makes.
Yep, we're gonna go to the monkey fields.
Okay, because I was about to say, now I have this image of, like, Uka dressed up as a rancher, like, running a horse ranch.
Really, it needs the frickin' there.
There you go.
Yeah, even though we have the strength of Atlas, it's not enough to really pick up these heavier boulders.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm surprised the heavier boulders don't fall through that cracked part of the floor.
I know. I was just about to say that.
Kind of like that.
So how are you? So what are you up to today, Matt?
Existing.
No.
Ah. What a glorious time.
Nice. I don't know. I was still thinking back to the frickin' Uka thing. It's like, you've lost my fertilizer. You've lost my crops, and I
have lost my income!
income as well. That too. But yeah, it has to be Ukuku Prairie because calling the place Monkey Fields just wouldn't have worked. Die.
Yeah, but actually now,
Oh, look,
like, for
fast
some
travel
reason...
point.
But now I'm just thinking, like, something similar to that, but using the voice that he used in Nitro Field, you know, where he's all like, "It signifies they're open to play."
So he has that thick Cajun accent to go along with it.
Because
So
if
I
it's
apologize for the occasional shivers. I'm kind of sick right now,
Aww.
It's okay. So
and
two things
I'm wearing a robe and I'm freezing.
So two things I noticed about that map screen I need to ask James is that you and Seely both mentioned
And
that.
me.
And
Matt.
Matt mentioned that the fast travel system was worse in the original.
It was less that it was worse. It's just that the remake expanded upon it.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was
Yeah.
it worse, Matt?
In this game, you can literally, it'll just show you the map. You choose where on the map you want to warp. In the original, if you wanted to warp, you had to stand on the pad, go to the next warp. Stand on the pad, go to the next warp. Stand on the pad,
it
go
cycled
to the
through it. I
Yep.
gotcha. So this gave you free option and choice. Okay, and then the thing I was going to say is that I noticed that it's a very cute idea that on the map screen, you can actually see kind of a doodled preview of what the screens are going to look like when you
Yeah.
move. When you're like I saw there's like a bit of the map that was not yet filled in, but it showed a little doodle of a graveyard. Therefore, I bet there's one over there.
Yeah. So anyway, we're heading on over
Yes.
to Richard's house now. Richard is not just a name that the game uses idly. It's actually referencing a character from a game that was only released in Japan.
Oh.
Let's find out as soon as we check the map or check the sign.
Oh, we're actually, speaking of which, here we are, Richard's Villa.
Richard's Villa.
Let's see what this Richard fella's all about. Oh, hey, it's that guy from that one game. You know, the one where his friend is also, you know, an assist trophy in Smash Brothers? Salutations! You wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in the castle.
With a bunch of frogs.
My servants went berserk, and I was forced to flee to my villa.
Villa or Villa, whatever it says.
So, you're looking for something, are you? I may have just what you're after.
Oh?
But first, I want you to retrieve the golden leaf I left behind in the castle when I fled.
Is that in and
look.
of itself also a reference to his game?
Not quite. Smashing! To tell you the truth, there are 5 leaves, and I want them
Smasher.
all.
Curses.
Okay, you'll need to do some digging, so buy a shovel. Are you off then? Good luck.
So, what was it? Like, for whom the frog bell or whatever?
For the frog, the bell tolls is the name of the game he's from.
Right.
Okay. Oh!
Oh, a remix.
Totake.
Yep, it's Totaka song. It plays here too, because if I'm not mistaken, Totaka also worked on for the frog, the bell tolls.
I was about to ask. Okay, that makes sense.
You know.
Alright.
But yeah, unfortunately for those wondering, the only reference they have to that game is just Richard and all those little frogs. Because in the game of Origin, not only did his soldiers get turned into frogs, he too turned into a frog.
Right, and then it was like, that was like... And I don't know if people ever made the comparisons between him and Frog from Chrono.
I don't know. I mean, hard to say really. I think Frog for the Frog the Bill Tolls, that game definitely came out before Chrono Trigger. 'Cause, in fact, that game was also it's pretty much the game that kick-spawned the engine that would make the original Link's Awakening.
Huh.
Hence why it was added in the first place.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, which honestly, real talk, I know Nintendo's Nintendo only treats it as like a one and done sort of thing. But I would love to see that game get a remake, sort of in the same style as this one, even though I know damn well it's not going to happen.
I would check that out. Like with this cute, this toy box like art style is a cute
we're at the
idea.
castle, but it's gated.
Oh well.
We're gonna have to find another way in.
Lottie's like, again.
But don't worry, our way in is through that monkey.
Hello, little chimp.
Excuse me. Sorry, I had to do it.
Oh, Kiki, monkeys come. Bam. Let's roll it out, boys. Let's go.
Will do, mellowed out Taz.
So he brings upon his monkey friends to do some monkey business and build us a bridge.
Look at him. I don't know, it took him like what? 10 I actually want to measure out and see if that actually took him 10 seconds. Whatever.
It looked like it took at least like maybe 5 or 7.
Monkey business done. Alright, get out of here. Don't tell nobody you saw us.
So yeah, if you haven't been doing the trading side quest up to this point, you're kind of screwed.
A stick.
What?
Honestly,
So you can. I'm sorry. I was just like, wait. How can you be screwed by this?
Well, more so the fact that you can't make progress until you get the rest of the trading quest done.
Oh, right, because the bananas. Right.
Right.
Okay. I thought you were about to do like if you say now a sequence, you can never get you. You just
Oh, right.
No,
change.
that would be really bad game design if that were the
Yeah,
case.
what's up, Matt?
Yeah, what's up, Matt?
after P answers the phone here.
Oh,
Alright, time to turn off night mode, laddie.
what's the phone?
What is it? Oh, yeah, you haven't found the 5 golden leaves? Try bombing suspicious places. Like that castle there. It looks a little out of place.
Sorry, my Alexa. I think it turned on.
But I don't even have any bombs.
But
Okay,
yeah.
now before you forget, what's the point you were trying to make, Matt?
Yeah.
The whole seeing monkeys build a bridge and all that. I'm just reminded of one tweet from the
Nice.
classical studies memes for Hellenistic teens, which is has anyone tried to see if chimpanzees or bonobos could be taught to fully master fire? And then somebody replied, and this one guy did, and he was chained to a mountain to have an eagle eat his liver every day.
It didn't work.
Ouch.
But what was it? There was that, and then it was freaking. Oh, the poor bird.
Dude.
Jesus.
Oh, the birds
feathers.
are assholes.
But we need them for the feathers.
That's our first of 5 golden leaves.
Or leaves. It looks like a feather.
Are the golden feathers like in the same place every time, or are their locations randomized?
No, they're in the same place.
Yeah.
Okay. I was say, I finally got around to watching that unreleased Zelda games thing from Did You Know Gaming. Sealy, did you know that the Oracle series were mainly made based off of a threat?
What?
A threat?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wanna elaborate on that?
So,
Meaning.
so the fun fact that James already knows because he saw the video, and I caught up on it yet last week because I have over 300 videos in my watch later list. I need to get on. that. So
You simpleton! I have 5,000.
you're supposed to remove them from your list after you've done watching them. Man.
Oh, I know, and there's some that refuse to remove.
All right. So, jeez. So, yeah, the way it happened, Sealy, was that Capcom really wanted to make a Zelda game. They really just wanted to give it a shot. And they asked Nintendo, like, hey, we would like to make a Zelda game. And Nintendo said no. And then Capcom said, you better, or no, not you better. It was something along the lines of the director literally said, hey, let us work on a Zelda game, otherwise we're going to use the engine that we just developed to make this Zelda game with, and we're going to just make a Zelda knockoff.
Hey,
Oh,
Logan,
wow.
can you let me know when you get to 9 minutes?
Sure. So, we passed 9 minutes. I'll tell you when we get to 10 minutes, though.
Okay.
So, yeah, so they told him, they said, hey, let us work on a Zelda game, otherwise we'll use basically everything we just made and change it so that it'll be Zelda in everything but name. And Nintendo was like, okay, you go, but you have to make a trilogy. And then they were going to make the whole trilogy thing, except, as you remember, things didn't work out so well, so then Nintendo brought it down to just 2 games, hence the Oracle series.
But then they made Minish Cap, so it all worked out. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Anyway,
okay, thanks, lads.
Anyway, the other fun fact that we can mention is that one of the co-directors, or one of the other people who worked on the Oracle series, is now the director of the Breath of the Wild duology.
Damn.
Nice.
And that was your factoid of the day. As portrayed by Laddie holding up his golden leaf.
And that's the cocktail trivia for tonight. Ah! Stop it!
I've noticed that like happen like not super frequently, but like occasionally there'll be moments where it's like even though my connection's just fine, YouTube will be like, you know what? I feel like buffering.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's odd. I guess it's a bit... There we go.
Another one of my friends had that today.
I assume that text bubble is there is because in the original it did not change the camera.
Probably not.
Okay. I need to get back to playing. I need to. I maybe I should play. I don't know. Maybe I should play Link's Awakening DX, or I don't know. This kind of seems like the definitive way to play it now.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, the Switch version is pretty much the definitive way to play Link's Awakening now. The only thing you get from playing like the original, well, actually not even as much the original, more like the DX port for Game Boy Color, is that the DX port had a exclusive photo mode, which basically showed Link and all the other characters just posing for a cute little picture.
But
and some of those were fun. Go ahead, Matt.
Those were really adorable things, but unfortunately, they decide, you know what?
The Switch version scrapped them, and in its place we had Dompe's Shack.
To middling results, and it's. It seems so odd, especially since they very easily could have replicated it with either this visual style or just made a 2D drawing.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I also understand the fact that, well, the main pull behind that whole feature was to show off, like, to really flaunt the Game Boy printer at the time. And, well,
right.
The Switch doesn't really have anything
that.
Yeah. Aside from, being able to put on screenshots.
Well, yes, that is a fair point. You could also say the exact same thing about the color dungeon in the DX remake, literally just being a gimmick of, hey, you can now have a dungeon color, but that's still in the game.
Well, hold on. The reason why they kept that for the Switch remake is because it does have an actual benefit to the gameplay.
Oh, right. You can get one of 2 rewards, but more on that later.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I will definitely be showing off the color dungeon. I mean, that honestly, that just seems like gamers' law in terms of Link's Awakening.
Well, I'm curious Nice. I'm curious. I am curious now. Like, which of the 2 rewards will you go with?
More on that by the time we actually get to that.
Alrighty.
That's fair.
Though, I mean, honest to God, if you want my honest opinion, like, just on a casual run through the game, I would just say screw it, get the red mail, because, well, the blue mail is cool and all, it's just that, well, by the time you reach that point in the game, you should more or less be plowing through everything. Ah, très bien! I see you've recovered all of the leaves!
It's très bien. How dare.
Well, you found me out, good sir. My French is fake.
I knew it! That little moustache is a fake!
I wasn't even wearing a mustache, but I am forever in your debt for getting my leaves back.
Hooray!
Now, if you excuse me, I must tend to my frogs.
Also,
Dude, what if you
wanted to give Sorry.
You're good.
If you wanted to give him a French accent, why didn't you ask me? That's literally one of my specialties, is accents.
Hey, I was gonna say, what would you do if you went all the way back up there and then he was just another frog and he was like, uh-oh.
That would be a fun little callback, but they don't do that.
Okay.
That's literally all Richard is here for, just to be hey there, I'm here to make a brief cameo.
I just imagine if Laddie did come up there and he's like a frog, it's like, I've only been gone for like a minute. I know, right?
It happened fast.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck too, because
my video's buffering.
Don't worry,
really?
We'll tell you. Don't worry.
It's just going around like a wildfire, isn't it?
Oh my god, what time are you guys at?
You lost track of what time?
Alright, go.
Try going to
We'll
go to
tell-
13 minutes.
No,
About
15
minutes.
15 minutes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't mind us, we're just going through grass-infested maze full of holes.
I'll tell you when to
Alright,
press.
I'm ready at 15
Yeah,
minutes.
I'll tell you when to press play.
Okay.
This part could be a little bit on the tedious side, but otherwise, don't fall
can
into those
see it.
pits, because obviously you lose health doing that.
Yeah.
You think like having a torch or something would help cheese this?
Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
You can do
Okay,
it,
I'm back on
James.
track.
I'm totally not going to cheese this piece of
Oh
heart.
no!
You can do it. You can. I
can do
Do it. I can do it.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it.
Hey,
Just like in the
da-da-da-da.
original.
Now fall.
But hey, I think you can do that in the
Okay.
original too. In which case,
Yeah.
props to them for keeping that.
Assuming that was intentional.
Yeah, well,
I-
it was never intentional.
Well, it was never intentional. I would say for at least for the remake, they just made the physics loose enough.
Sleep secret, blah blah blah. You know what to do.
Beneath
So
our
yeah,
feet.
Richard said you should probably take a shovel with you, and that's why.
Just go right to the statue and it's like, where is it?
There's the
You're
sun key.
standing on it.
Oh!
And that would make sense for the Lottie's adventure.
Also, past me, what the heck are you doing? You could have just lifted that rock and jumped over that hole. You don't need to take the long way around.
He really likes managing his garden.
Also,
Also-
damn, this foliage actually grows back fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's to make up for the fact that you don't have sections of the world map that just slide on over to the next. So they got to find some way for this foliage to respawn. And there's past me growing a brain and realize, oh yeah, that was supposed to be a shortcut.
I also just noticed just before you left over there, past you also noticed like the bush that you walked past, it actually like ruffled as though there was something in it, but you walked past it. I'm wondering if there's a shell or something inside that bush.
I think it was probably just another
Like,
collectible.
yeah.
Okay.
Or glitch.
Even then, I wouldn't worry too much if you miss out too much on seashells, because if you collect a certain amount of them, you'll gain a certain item that'll help you out. Oh, hey, Taryn! What are you doing next to the
What are you
beehive?
doing over there?
Oh, laddie! I see you have a nice steak. Can I borrow it for a second?
You daft fool.
I like how the options are can and can't.
Can't.
What? What are you doing?
He wants honey. And Link's like, what have you done?
But he forgot that the honey's, taken.
This man is an idiot.
Bees! Bees!
Oh no!
Oh great, his big nose is about to get even bigger.
Yep.
Damn.
That
Well,
man is an idiot.
Fooey on him. We'll just reap the rewards.
We got honey.
The stick became a honeycomb.
You're not sure how it happened, but take it.
Not really, but you know.
Well, it's just like, at this point, it's just like, the next beach ball is just gonna be like, man, shit's weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
I feel bad for that man. He has to look after Marin, and yet
God, the water physics in Nintendo games are so beautiful.
All the lighting and
Oh yeah.
Also,
I mean,
gee, this.
say whatever you will about Nintendo, especially in this day and age, but damn, do they do nice water graphics.
Oh yeah. Now every single
Or
one of their
at least they
games.
make sure that games that are owned by them do have the best water graphics physically possible.
Oh yeah.
But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, next part we're heading on over to what was this place
the
called
Key
again?
Caverns, you said?
The Key Caverns. That's it.
Yeah. Key Caverns,
So, yeah.
everybody.
Till next time, everybody.
Boy.
Bye.